Namaste. Welcome you all to our channel English Winglish Easy. First of all, I want to thank you each and everybody whoever is connected with this channel and expecting me to give my best. Yes, thank you very much for believing in me and subscribing the channel and also sharing it with your family, friends and many more. So, till then, we have seen that how tenses function and what is the requirement of being aware of various kinds of tenses. In our last video, we have seen a general introduction about present tense. Here, today, we are going to begin with the first type of present tense, that is continuous present tense. Continuous present tense is nothing but the moment that the speaker is speaking and the listener is listening, the activities which are going around at the very moment in present becomes a part of your present continuous tense. For example, I am talking to you, you are listening, the fan is revolving, the bus is passing by, Samarth is writing a letter, Priyanka is having fun with her friends. All these sentences, they give us a sense of activity is in present motion. Activity is going on at the time it is being informed, it is being represented. So, first use of present tense is it shows the action, a temporary thing, its continuity, its progression. Okay, so all the time when we want to give this informative sense of time, we do use present continuous tense. The other use of present continuous tense is to inform about future activities which are about to happen in your future. For example, I'm attending the conference in the next week. That does not mean right now I'm going to attend or I'm attending at the same time while I'm speaking, but in the next week, which is the near future, I will be attending that conference. But instead of using continuous future tense, I can use just continuous present. Okay, so I'm attending the conference. I'm going to the market. I'm visiting the doctor. I'm planning for my finances. All these examples are present continuous tense which show near future activity. So these two usages you have to remember, and it's extremely easy. Easy, really easy. So now let's see what is this structure all about. Let's take one example. Okay, the simplest one. I am learning English. I is the subject. Am is helping verb of to be. Learning, main verb with ing. English, object. These four words, I am learning English. These four words, they give us the structure of the sentences in present continuous tense. Subject plus am, is, are plus main verb with ing plus object or complement. That can be optional as well. Now, if you're first time listening all these grammatical notions, you may feel difficult, but mind it well, it's all simple. Subject is nothing but the person who is having the action. Verb is the action word. Helping verb is the verb which is helping the main verb to complete its sense. Object is the word on which the action is taken place.